Good morning. Welcome back to the Southern Bible Thumper channel. For this upload, we will be reading Joshua chapter 14. And these are the countries which the children of Israel inherited in the land of Canaan, which Eleazar the priest and Joshua the son of Nun and the heads of the fathers of the tribes of the children of Israel distributed for inheritance to them. By lot was their inheritance, as the Lord commanded by the hand of Moses, for the 9 tribes and for the half tribe. For Moses had given the inheritance of 2 tribes and half tribe on the other side Jordan, but unto the Levites he gave none inheritance among them. For the children of Joseph were 2 tribes, Manasseh and Ephraim. Therefore they gave no part unto the Levites in the land, save cities to dwell in, with their suburbs for their cattle and for their substance. As the Lord commanded Moses, so the children of Israel did, and they divided the land. Then the children of Judah came unto Joshua in Gilgal, and Caleb the son of Jephunneh the Kenizzite said unto him, Thou knowest the thing that the Lord said unto Moses the man of God concerning me and thee and Kadesh Barnea. 40 years old was I when Moses, the servant of the Lord, sent me from Kadesh Barnea to espy out the land, and I brought him word again as it was in mine heart. Nevertheless, my brethren that went up with me made the heart of the people melt, but I wholly followed the Lord my God. And Moses swore on that day, saying, Surely the land whereon thy feet have trodden shall be thine inheritance, and thy children's forever, because thou hast wholly followed the Lord of because thou hast wholly followed the Lord thy God. Because thou hast wholly followed the Lord my God. And now, behold, the Lord hath kept me. And now, behold, the Lord hath kept me alive, as he said, these 40 and 5 years, even since the Lord spake this word unto Moses, while the children of Israel wandered in the wilderness. And now, lo, I am this day 85 years old. As yet I am as strong this day as I was in the day that Moses sent me. As my strength was then, even so is my strength now for war, both to go out and to come in. Now therefore give me this mountain, whereof the Lord spake in that day. For thou heardest in that day how the Anakims were there, and that the cities were great and fenced. If so be the Lord will be with me, then I shall be able to drive them out, as the Lord said. And Joshua blessed him, and gave Caleb the son of Jephunneh Hebron for an inheritance. Hebron therefore became the inheritance of Caleb the son of Jephunneh the Kenizzite unto this day, because that he wholly followed the Lord God of Israel. And the name of Hebron before was Kirjath Arba, which Arba was a great man among the Anakims, and then the land had rest from war. And the land had rest from war. Joshua chapter 14. Summarizing in Joshua chapter 14, I am being admonished over and over and over again, just stick to the word. Just stick to the word. It's powerful enough. And it is. It's powerful enough. Verses 1 and 2. Eleazar and Joshua and all the Israelite leaders are distributing Israel's inheritance for 9.5 tribes. Verses 3 through 5. Moses gave the tribes Manasseh and Ephraim their inheritance before he died. Before Israel crossed the Jordan River into Canaan, the Levites did not receive an inheritance, but got the permission to live in the refuge cities. This is referencing Numbers chapter 35. The Levites and the refuge cities were cities that were supposed to be safe havens for people who committed murder until they were able to have a fair trial. And then the Levites, of course, are a special class. They handle God's holy things. They are like a priest class. They do all the holy things when it comes to the tabernacle, so on and so forth. So this ends with God commanded this to Moses, and Israel obeyed. Then an 85-year-old Caleb approached Joshua with the tribe of Judah at Gilgal. Caleb tells Joshua, And this is indicating dialogue in verse 6 because we see the quotes right there before you. We also see this quote. The single quote it indicates dialogue as well, but it indicates more like a new idea starting. But when anything that is in between the double quotes is someone speaking. And so that's why you see that at the end. So it ends at verse 12, but he begins speaking in verse 6. So an 85-year-old Caleb starts talking to Joshua, and he says, Joshua, I was 40 when Moses told me to spy out the land of Canaan. This is referring to Numbers chapter 13 and 14. Moses sent spies out to Canaan to spy it out and bring back a report of the land. Caleb came back. I don't believe Joshua went into Canaan because, as he's saying here, like, I went there and I bought him word. And when you read it in chapter 13 and 14, Joshua was not mentioned clearly as being one of the people that went into Canaan to spy out the land. It's a small difference, but if you read it thoroughly, you'll see that it's Caleb who went into the land of Canaan. It wasn't Caleb and Joshua. That's often a misconception. But again, he was 40 when Moses told him to spy out the land of Canaan. He did. Moses told Caleb that he would inherit the land. And verse 9 says Moses swore to Caleb that he would inherit the land. He tells Joshua that he wants to have the land of the Anakim and is willing to drive the inhabitants away with God's help. Joshua gave Caleb his blessing and agreed that Caleb should take Hebron. And then in verse 14, 14 and 15, the land rested from war. So that is all that I have from Joshua chapter 14. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I also want to no, actually, I don't want to say anything else. Admonishing me to not say anything else. I can do that. I can follow those directions. I love you. I love you. I love you. I know that you love me too. I can feel your love through the screen. I can feel it. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.